Hello, hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. And here we are all set. And today it's getting broadcasted the match between Thunderbolts and Jivraj 9 T Group. It's a 40 plus tournament going on at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. And currently it is Nishant and Vikram on the field from the team Jivraj 9, whereas it is Tejas into attack now for the fifth over. And the score as of now is 48 runs for the loss of one. And here's strong appeal, is wrong one. But no reaction from the umpire. Umpire thinks that he was straight inside the crease and a dot ball here. And here comes a drive, but straight to the fielder and no run coming of this. So Tejas has started off his account with two back-to-back dot balls, and currently it is Nishant on strike who's batting wonderfully, but then Tejas comes to attack and he starts off with dot balls. Has bowled already two back-to-back dots, and now going for the third one. Let's see what he does this time. Just played again into the gap, this time through the covers, all the way going up, running towards the boundary ropes and a four just to break that breakthrough. And a single after that boundary and a dot after that where they just tries to make a comeback, but there's still one ball left of this over. So can we expect a dot ball again, or what are we going to see? It's just going to be interesting because it is a 40 plus tournament of Jfsc going on right now at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. It is the team Thunderbolt versus the team Jivraj 9 performing over here right now. A short pitch delivery, tries to swing it hard, but just a swing and a miss. And that is what Mahesh will offer for you guys, for his team, especially the team Thunderbolt, because he's just came into attack and started off with the dot ball amazingly, where he's just trying to get as many dot balls as possible. And now I know his intention that he will try to save runs and then go behind wickets, because the way he has started off, just look at his run up, taking a short run up, just thinking that, and taking the pause just before the run up completes. But here, Vikramjit attacking beautifully, plays it off straight towards the long off, but just getting single of this, because Mahesh has settled up that field very well. According to his bowling, that is not going to give any boundaries over there. That is what his plan is, but it will be interesting to see that can the batters get a boundary of his. And as it is a power play going on, the last over of the power play, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. There is one at the long off, there is one at the deep covers, and rest all the field is just open. There's no one at the fine leg, literally no one, not at the deep fine, not at the fine. But can the batter think of this? Can the batter use the field smartly and just flick it off into the gap and maybe take a boundary of this? It will be interesting to see that is he going to play smart cricket, or is he just going to attack and go behind the bowler? Let's have a look at it. And here comes the defend. It's defended that one, but let me just remind you that Nishant is the power play going on of Jfsc 40 plus tournament, and it's the best time when you can go out there for big runs, for maximum runs possible out there without taking maximum risk. Here driven off beautifully through the covers, and there was a fielder at long off who just runs in and stops the ball with his foot. Beautiful footwork, and here's a chance of run out, and it's been taken. It's been taken. It's a wicket been put down at the keeper's end, and what a chance! What a chance it was. They're looking for one more, but unfortunately, they aren't going to get anything. Anything. First of all, I should appreciate the stop at the long off, which was been stopped by the fielder. The long off, he just ran in full towards the boundary and stopped the ball with his foot. Amazing footwork. It definitely shows that how good of a footballer he can be, or he must be right now. But then coming off that throw straight through the fielder, perfectly onto the stumps, and then keeper doing his job just gracefully and putting those stumps off, dismantling the stumps and putting that wicket down. Second wicket, and now it is 56 runs for the loss of two. And here comes a dot delivery again. And after the end of the power play overs, after the end of the 6 overs, the score is 57 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And now it's time for the power play to open. Now it's for the time field to open, in fact, where the captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle, outside the 30-yard circle. So it will be interesting to see that what kind of a field setup is the captain, the keeper, the bowler are going to decide, because these three players, in fact, are the most important ones while setting up the field. Because the keeper who has a view of the whole field. The captain is the one who makes the decision, and the bowler is the one who wants that setup. So let's see what kind of setup are we going to see after this power play. And after the end of the power play, I again repeat, the score is 57 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here comes a single on the very first ball of Tejas' over. And Tejas is back here into attack for his second over. Let's see what can he offer now. He must be looking for wickets, but the team Jivraj 9 is definitely not here to just give away wickets. So let's see what happens. And what a shot taken off there for a full toss. Played it straight but then got the distance. The power felt little short and not getting a four of this but just a single. And finding a leading edge, going straight over the fine and finding that boundary over there. And here comes a 4 runs. 4 runs getting added to the team's total. And here we go, Mahesh coming again into attack. Plays this time straight up over the covers. Driven by Rohit Lamba and sent up there for a boundary. What a shot, perfectly timed, and what a sound of the bat. This time just directed the ball properly into the gap, just sliced it perfectly and going through the third man then for a four. Got three boundaries of this over and two were played by Nishant. In the air, in the air, and could have got collected, but no. The efforts were less, I feel, because he could have just moved back a little bit, but misjudgment. He just misjudged the ball and ending up not getting that catch. This time just pulled it away and a misfield over there. A misfield at the square leg costing them 4 runs. 4 runs just given away to the batting team. And the team Jivraj nine have claimed 81 runs as of now while losing only 2 wickets. And it is the ninth over going on, and it is Nishant on strike. Nishant standing strong, straight on the crease, looking into the bowler's eye, looking for a boundary again. Let's see what can he do. It is Neeraj into attack for his first over, and here it goes, a deceptive one, a tricky delivery here by Neeraj. He was looking to trick batter, but what a delivery. Displays it perfectly, but what efforts, what an effort put by the fielder at the covers. Just dived in to save that four and save those 4 crucial runs for the team. But still, they have ran in there for two. They've ran in for multiple. And here goes the thing what they were looking for from so long. Nishan completed his 50, and then here Neeraj coming into attack. Neeraj was brought into attack, and his first over was going amazing. He bowled 2 dot balls, and then that deceptive one which tricked the batter and completely left him clueless and going up straight into the stumps, setting the stumps apart and blowing those bails off and putting one more wicket down for his team. And now the score after the end of the ninth over is 83 runs for the loss of 3. And here goes a swing and a miss to start the over. It is Janish been brought into attack. Rohit Lamba on strike. The swing, the tar into the gap, going up all the way. The two fielders running in to stop that single ball, but no use of that because the intentions were very clear of Rohit. He just swing the tar perfectly into gap and got that four. And my bad, it was not Rohit Lamba, it was Rohit Krad who was there on the strike and who went for that four. And right now it is Rohit Krad looking all set, looking all ready, and again driven into the gap through the covers, but just a single. And here it goes, a swing and a miss. What a delivery! What a delivery! An amazing one straight up there on the field. Just left the batter and all of us clueless. A short pitch delivery to start the over and a loud appeal. That scream was over there because we all know what happened. Just happened. There could have been an edge and there could have been a wicket on the very first ball of Neeraj's over. Neeraj got a wicket in his first over and now in his second is looking for one more. And it is Rohit Krab right now standing there on the strike. And the score as of now is 89 runs for the loss of 3. Swing the tart, going up straight over the boundary ropes for a six for a maximum. And Neeraj here has been welcomed after that dot ball with a six. And here he goes again. A short pitch delivery, just flicked into the gap and taken a single. And here goes into the air, straight up high over there. And a six, a maximum coming up there, second maximum of the over. And with this, the 11th over coming to an end. And the score after the end of the 11th over is 104 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And a strong appeal over there. And what does the umpire thinks? What does the umpire thinks? He thinks completely opposite. He thinks that it isn't a wicket. It isn't going into the stumps. And not a wicket. And the bowler looks clearly disappointed. Janish is going to the bowl. Keep umpire. My bad. Sorry. He's going to the umpire to talk to him. He's just asking that what just you think, because everyone felt like it's going to stumps, but umpire can't be wrong here. And here the batter plays it straight towards the long off and a misfield costing them 4 runs. And this time it was Rohit Krab who played that shot straight down the ground. And you're swinging it hard, going up high, and there's nowhere anyone can stop it because it is going up straight for a six, for a maximum. What a shot, a maximum straight up going outside the ground and going up straight. And here it goes. A tricky delivery coming off there straight on the field by Janish. A dot ball to start the over. Here he steps out, swings it hard, and straight going up for a maximum, sailing over the boundary ropes for a six. Played into the gap, and a quick single out there. Just keeping the scoreboard ticking and not just going behind boundaries, showing that they have control over the game, not just rushing in for runs over there. And again up there, going outside the ground for a six. And here comes the boundary again, straight through the third man. Just directing the ball this time and not using the power, just playing smart cricket and getting that four. And here it goes, driven off straight through the covers for a four. And what a shot, straight through the covers, powerfully played. And coming up there with this, and him celebrating that 50, 50 coming up 21 balls. That celebration, that pointing that gun straight over there is showing that his bat is his gun. And here he plays that one straight over the extra covers, and never doubt when a shot has been played by Rohit Kraft, because it is definitely going for a 4 or a 6. This time played straight through the mid off, going towards the long off, and just a single this time. What a delivery, what a delivery it was. Completely tricked the batter, left him clueless, and just got him in his trap. Could have been a wicket. And swing it hard into the gap, and there's no need to recheck it because it is definitely going for a four. And a misfield here by the keeper, leading them to a four and a wide ball signaled by the umpire. So wide plus four it is. Again, coming up that beautiful shot, the tremendous hit, wonderful sound of the bat, and going up straight out there for a six, for a maximum. In the air and going up there, going up there. Finally, after so long, the thing which they were looking for from so long, they're getting it now. They're getting it done now after so long, and finally a wicket has been put down, and a huge blow to the batting side. And a deceptive delivery here, tricking the batter completely. And hear him going again, taking that run up, and a beautiful delivery in there, and no, it is going up straight there. The fielder is chasing the ball, and taken a single. Could have been a wicket, could have been a wicket, but slow reaction, slow reflex over there by the fielder, costing them a single. And here comes. They have turned back for second and taken that one quickly. Swinged it hard, played it straight, and turned away again for a single. Back to back singles taken here. And here taken off for lower full toss. The player tried to stop it, but no, the intents are very clear. It is going up there for a boundary, straight through the point. And swinged it hard straight over the mid wicket, going up there for a boundary. A four has been played again over there. And again driven into the gap. A powerful shot, wonderful sound of the bat, and going up straight, rolling dead for a boundary four. Played up there and not getting a boundary of this. And here taken that one. They stopped it, not letting it go for a run. Steps out, plays up straight into there, going up high. But there's a fielder beneath, and the catch has been dropped. The catch has been dropped. And here deceptive one going up straight into the stumps. The bails are been blown off and a wicket has been put down in the final over. They stepped out, swinged it hard, flicked it away in the gap and turned away for a single on the very first ball of his innings. And now it is Sadanand who is still searching for his first run, has faced one ball already and now ready for his second, looking for the first run again. Let's see what can he do on the very first ball. It's the final over going on a 40 plus tournament. Played up straight over the fielder. The fielder had to dodge it and getting a single of this. So finally a run taken and now it is Kavit back on strike. Two balls left. We can hear those And we can hear those cheers from the pavilion where the teammates of Kavit and Sadanand are cheering that go for those runs, go just all in, as it is just two balls left. And now after this single, it is just a single ball left. Let's see what can happen. It is 212 up as of now. Sandeep going again. Steps out, plays into the gap, driven it perfectly, and misfield over there. Is it going for a four? Is it going for a four? No, it's not, but they have turned back for multiple. They have taken two of this. And now, after the end of the 28th over, the score is 214 for the loss of 5 wickets. And now, the target for the team Thunderbolts is going to be 215, and they need to chase it down within 20 overs. And here we are back into the run chase where the team Thunderbolt now requires 207 runs in 19 overs. And now it is Sachin over here into attack for the second over. And it's Mithane and Akshay opening the innings for the team Thunderbolts. Swinged it hard straight over the covers and finding that boundary over there, the second boundary of this over. And is Sachin has ended his over with a boundary and 11 runs of this over. And now the score after the end of the second over is 19 runs for no loss. Swing it out straight and taken at the covers. And then that celebration. What is that celebration? What is that celebration? I mean, wonderful catch by him at the covers, taken it beautifully, and everyone is appreciating. But I guess his back got hurt, maybe. But what a catch! What a catch on the first ball of Rohit Lamba's over, and a wicket has been put down. It's the first wicket going down of the team Thunderbolt. 19 for 1 it is after this wicket. And here comes an appeal again. And what is the umpire doing? There's no decision from him till now. He thinks otherwise, I guess. And here we go again, a delivery with full potential of taking a wicket. Uh, and here comes again a dot delivery, back to back dots here by Sachin. He's just not letting the batter take even a single run, and with each and every dot ball, let me tell you, he's building up that pressure here on the batter. And as it is a power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. And here the score after the end of the fourth over is 22 for the loss of one. And now Rohit Lamba is back into attack. Started off his over with a single, and it is Akshay and Sandeep currently on the field. Both are trying to get maximum runs possible out there and looking for runs. And right now the team Thunderbolt requires 192 run from last 16 overs. And a short pitch delivery, tapping that ball in onto the field and using the bounce. A dot ball coming off. A short pitch delivery directed into the gap comfortably and finally playing smart cricket and getting that boundary. And it's Akshay who has got that 4 run straight through third man. And here goes the short pitch delivery, and again a bouncer coming off there after those two consecutive boundaries. And umpire has signaled no ball over here. On the very first ball by Sachin, no ball has been bowled and the ball has been went up straight through the keeper for a four. So it is the batting team getting rewarded with runs, runs, runs. And now it's time for the free hit. And here comes a wide delivery on the free hit. So the free hit is still on, and umpire has signaled that thing because the free hit is still on, and we are still hoping for that big hit maybe coming off from Akshay's bat. Let's see what he does. The bowler is all set, just moving the fielders around, looking around the field setup, just rearranging the fielder, maybe setting up a trap over here, but it's a free hit. Let's see what happens. Swing the top, played it straight over the mid-on fielder, and there's no one in place at the boundary, so it is going straight over there for a four. In the air, will it get collected? It's been taken, and the wicket has been put down, and we can see that celebration of Sachin. And the safest fielder was standing there at the long off, and he has taken that. And what a blow! What a blow for the batting team. Akshay has been sent back. The man who just started to go behind boundaries was searching for as many as possible, but unfortunately he has been departed. He's been sent back to the pavilion, and now we can see that happiness back into the bowling team, that they are feeling that comeback. Getting that comeback after so long is always special. And now, right now, the score after this wicket is 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And here it is, here it is, here it is. One more wicket going down of the same over. The batter just entered the field, was looking for some stability to find that balance at the start of the game, just about to start the game, his innings, but no. Sachin is very clear about his intentions, is very clear about his plan. Taken one more batter down, and now it is 3 wickets been put down. And here finally that strong shot, that powerful one, straight up going towards the boundary ropes and finding the fences and getting that four. And this time just directed into the gap smartly, and there's no need to run for that because it is going there straight up for a four. There's no chance that anyone can stop it. So, and a strong one over there, but no response. And here, wonderful Yorker, a lethal one coming off there, just unleashing the pace and using correct length. And this time getting that edge and following that edge, going through the third man for a four. That much needed boundary to release that pressure. 56 runs up for the team, 56 for the loss of 3. It's the 7th over going on, and the team Thunderbolt now requires 159 runs. And taking that one straight off for a full toss. And what has just happened over there? A misfield. We never expected that misfield from him. Like, we guys have a lot of expectations from him, especially him. And coming there, this thing from him was never expected. But anyways, the batting team will get 4 of this. And here for getting that inner edge and going all the way through the fine for a 4. Third consecutive boundary of this over. Driven it off hard and played into the covers for a single. A single to finish the over. And now the score after the end of the 7th over is 65 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. And it's Santosh been brought into attack, maybe because of this one wicket, and driven off straight into the gap and taken a single. This flicked it away, and there's some miscommunication between both the batters. The non-strike call ran in full already, and then striker had to change the strike and give it to him. A sneaky, risky single out there onto the field. And here goes the thing which the bowling team was looking for from so long, that wicket, and the reason which why the Santosh was brought in this over, and the wicket going off straight over there, the off stump going off his mark, and a wicket has been put down. As a fourth wicket been put down, 70 runs for the loss of four after the end of the eighth over. Just flicked it off into the gap, and a single straight over here to start off the over. Two back-to-back singles here against Ravindra. And here upcoming that much important shot which they were looking for from so long, and finally hit by Kunal against Ravindra, and this coming up there a six, a maximum, adding 6 runs to the team's total, and now 137 runs needed for the team Thunderbolts to win this match. And a well bowled delivery, straight up going there to the fielder, but will get a single of this. A single after that six, and the score as of now is 79 runs for the loss of four. And this time driven it straight, but going up straight to the fielder. Fielder at the mid off. And no run from this one, just a dot ball. The score after the end of the ninth over is 79 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And here going through the keeper, through the third man, and getting that 4 on the very first delivery of Santosh. Of Santosh's second over. Nobody expected and nobody saw this coming in this over because Santosh is that one brilliant bowler who just knows how to control the innings, how to get wickets. He's very shrewd. He's very shrewd. He's a willy bowler. Let's see what kind of a comeback can he make. He grabbed a wicket in his first over and now he is here for his second one. So let's see what he does. And an amazing delivery. A menacing one, just threatening the batter to go onto the back foot. And a dot delivery. And loud appeal, and with that, the hand going up. It was a clear wicket hitting straight onto the path. And the thing which I said just before this ball, that Santosh has been brought in for a reason. Let's see what kind of a comeback can he make. And he makes a comeback over here straight by taking up a wicket. Not of the same batter, but his partner. And with this wicket, the score is 84 for the loss of 5 wickets. And now it's time for the drinks break. And a wonderful delivery coming up there again, welcoming the new batter Hitesh full on. Steps out and plays a tie in the air and going up high, sailing straight over the boundary ropes for a maximum. What a shot! 90 runs up for the team after the end of the 10th over and 90 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. And here it goes straight through the covers for a boundary. The 11th over, Manohar was been brought into attack to stop runs, but no, it has been hit straight up there for a 4 through the covers. And here all the way falling through the third man and again a boundary. Manohar has been welcomed with two back-to-back boundaries here by Kunal. Kunal is not going to forgive any of the bowler today because he knows what happened with the bowlers of his team. So he's going to take the revenge at his best. And here it goes again. Swing the toss straight going over the fences. and there's no chance anyone can stop it. Three back-to-back boundaries here against Manohar. He has been hit for 14 runs already of just three balls. 4-4-6. What a striking. Beautiful striking by Kunal. Kunal is currently at 48 runs of just 20 balls and now just 2 runs away from his 50. And Manohar going again, taking his run up. And slightly slow delivery. And what a delivery. What a delivery to make a comeback. But he needs to take a wicket. He needs to take that revenge. Because he has been hit already for 14 runs in this over on the first three ball itself. Let's see what can he do. Him going again, looking all set again. And again, a deceptive one, but this time getting a single of this. and swing the dart into the air and taken. Taken. The wicket has been put down off Kunal after him completing that 50. 50 of just 23 ball was been completed by Kunal on the previous delivery, and now just after that delivery, just after him completing that 50, the wicket has been put down, and that too by Deepak in the very first over itself. And now it is 111 for the loss of 6 wickets. A flighted delivery taken the pace off completely and this amazed the batter. Mahesh is the new batter in on the field. And again, a dot ball coming off. A decisive over from the point of game because after the end of the 12th over, the score is 112 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And Deepak bowled an amazing over, a decisive over because he conceded just 3 runs of this over and also got a wicket. And now the team Thunderbolt requires 103 runs from 8 overs. And what a delivery to start the over, start the 13th over. In the air, in the air. Is it getting collected? Is it getting collected? No. It's been dropped. Could have been an easy one, but it was too high that he misjudged. And this time pulled it off into the gap and taken a single. swing the tower, and there's no need to run for it because it is going straight up there for a six, straight over the mid wicket. And here going again, water delivery to finish the over. And now here after the end of the 13th over, the score is 121 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. And a flighted delivery. What a delivery it was. What a kind of delivery it was. It was Deepak being brought back into attack to look for a wicket, and here he does it on the very first ball itself. A flighted delivery, the batter trying to go behind it and playing a loose shot, which went straight up high, and keeper collecting it comfortably, and a wicket has been put down here. Seventh wicket has been put down, seventh batter has been sent back, and the score at the moment is 121 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And now there's a fielder been placed between the slip and the silly point. So, what kind of a variation are we going to see is interesting. And a dot here by Deepak after that wicket. And here comes a deceptive one again, a tricky one. It is not letting the batter take even a single run. It is new batter Rakesh on strike currently, who is looking for his first run. And here it is, going up for a four. First boundary of this over, first boundary against Deepak in this match. 122 for 7 it is. And after this 4, it is 126 for 7. Again into the gap and again plays it over there for a boundary. And here goes finally a dot ball against Manohar. It has been a bad day for Manohar so far, not getting a wicket and getting hit for runs. And finally coming to the end of the 15th over, and the score after the end of this over is 137 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And now the final 5 wickets remaining of my bad, final 5 overs remaining, and it is 78 runs required of those 5 overs of those 30 balls. And it is Deepak been brought back into attack, and you all know for what reasons he's been brought back. He got a wicket in his first over, then he came back in his second over, got a wicket again, and now he is back for his third over. So I hope you guys are that smart that you guys can guess it. What he is back for? For completing his spell? Nah. To take a wicket? Yes. He's back here to take a wicket to put the 8 batter down. Let's see what can he do. Him going again, walking for the run up, and again a deceptive. No, it's a white ball this time. He's missing his line. An extra run. And a dot ball again. Deepak is literally cooking tough today. He's not letting any batter go against him hard. Only one boundary conceded till now by Deepak. A flighted delivery again, played it straight, going up high, and as soon as I said this, there's a boundary incoming on the very next ball. And trust me, Deepak, this is not because of me, but because of that ball. You just try to change the variation, you just try to bowl the variation, and that is just what costed you the sixer straight down the ground. And what a shot by Rakesh over here to just get one more boundary against Deepak. A flighted delivery again, swing it out, and again, going for a six. And it just because of the what Deepak is trying to do right now. It's not because of me saying it. Again plays into the gap, again plays into the gap, and he just changed the whole perspective of looking at the bowler. The bowler who was the most economical one, the bowler who was getting wickets easily, has now been hit for 3 boundaries in this over itself. And swing it hard again. 4 consecutive boundaries, three sixes, 1 4. Here by Rakesh. He just blistered this knock. What a shot coming off there. And with this 160 runs up for the team, 160 runs for the loss of 7 wickets. And right now the team Thunderbolt requires 55 runs off 4 overs of 24 balls at a required run rate of 13.75. A short pitch delivery and played it straight, but will get just a single. And now it is the man in form back on strike. It is Rakesh who's back on strike, who's batting at 24 of just 10 balls. 161 up for the team for the loss of 7 wickets, 54 runs needed for the team Thunderbolts to win this match. And here we can see the bowler is moving the fielders around, is rearranging the field setup. Let's see what can he do on this ball. It is a man in form, Rakesh on strike, who is just checking out the fielders, is checking out the field setup, looking at those gaps. Let's see what he does. You're driven it straight, and here comes a single. And your keeper making a mistake and through the keeper for a four. They're just getting runs no matter how. And you're going for a six. 6 runs getting subtracted from the runs needed. And now 43 needed, 43 of 3.2. That is 20 balls. 43 of 20. Just flicked it off into the gap, going all the way towards the field, and what a stop! What a stop! Wonderful footwork here by the fielder standing at the mid wicket. Saved those 4 crucial runs for the team. But anyways, they have taken 2 of this, but still 2 runs saved. And what a delivery again. And now the team Thunderbolt requires 41 runs of 3 overs, that is 18 balls, 41 of 18. And now it's Rohit been brought into attack and he's just moving the field around, moving the field setup, rearranging the fielders. And let's see what he does now. 41 runs needed in 18 balls. Rohit Krab and driven it straight away there through the covers. And Rohit Krab has been welcomed with a boundary. What a shot! What a shot it was! Straight up through the covers. Hmm. Now let's see what Rohit Karp can do. Can he make a comeback? And yes, a dot ball coming on there. Hmm. A short pitch delivery calmly placed into the gap and taken a single of this. And now it is Hitesh on strike. 36 needed of 15 balls. And he tries to step out, but a swing and a miss. And here is a fielder been brought and been placed at the second slip. Hitesh on strike. Rohit Karp going again. Played it straight in the air and beautiful try by Santosh over here, but just touching his hand and going up there for a six. Short pitch delivery and a dot ball to finish the over. Now the team Thunderbolt requires 30 runs in 12 balls to win this match. And a four coming up on the very first ball of the second last over. And now after this, it is just 26 runs required of 11 balls, 26 of 11. The tables are being turned slowly, slowly. Let's see what happens. The match is getting intense. It's an electrifying atmosphere right now here at the Khalsa Cricket Ground. 189 for 7 it is. Driven it off and a beautiful drive. Nice save by Deepak. Will get a single. Rohit Lamb going again. And it is here, it is here. The wicket has been put down. Hitesh has been sent back by Lohit Lamba. And here we go. Here we go. And here Rohit going again. And now delivery straight up confusing the batter. Neeraj is still finding out what just happened out there with him. Two wickets remaining to send the team Thunderbolts all out. As the second last over going on. Let's see what happens. In the air, in the air, in the air. Gone up high. Rohit is there beneath the ball and catch. Catch getting dropped. Him dropping the catch. Now one last ball to go of the 19th over. 191 for 8 it is. Rakesh right now on strike, batting at 35 of 16. The man in form is playing this wonderful shots, timing the bat well, timing the ball well. I mean, short pitch delivery, just pulled it hard straight to the fielder at the long on and taken a single, and he will keep the strike with himself. And now in the last over, the team Thunderbolt requires 23 runs of 6 balls. Here we go for the last over. Rohit Kar brought into attack, played up straight. There's a fielder present. Let's see what it does. Yes, he will stop it. And it's a wicket on the non-strikers end. Neeraj ran in for that run, but Rakesh is denied. Rakesh asked him to stay back there at the non-strike, because he wants to take the strike as much as possible, because he's the man in form currently. He's the one who has placed maximum ball, and it makes sense him staying up there on the strike. And now the ninth wicket will put down, just one wicket left. Let's see what happens. And an appeal, but no. But a dot ball here. 23 needed of 4 balls, which means 4 on every ball. Not a 4. Sorry, my bad. Which means 6 on every ball. And here it is. Just turned it away for a single. No, taken single and turned back for the second one. But yes, that's it. So which means now 21 runs needed of 3. So it's clear the team Thunderbolts have lost this game, but we still need to wait for more 3 balls to officially declare it, because anything can happen in the game of cricket, as everything is fair in love, war, and cricket. Just flicked it away into the gap and turned it away for a single. Now, last 2 balls left. Can we see a wicket going down, and maybe the team Jivraj 9 sending back the team Thunderbolt all out? Let's see what happens. Here comes a nice one. A dot delivery here. And now just one last ball left. One last ball left of the match. And here comes the dot ball on the final ball. And with this, the team Thunderbolts have lost this match. And team Jivraj 9 have won this match by 20 runs. What a game! What a game! Full on cinematic thriller it was. Just turned away the game. At one point, it was looking like the team Jivraj 9 will win it one-sided. Then it was looking like the team Thunderbolt is making comeback, and maybe they will win this match. But till then, the team Jivraj 9 shows that what they are here for, to take the win home, and they have done it successfully. They have taken the win home and won this game by 19 runs. Thank you. With this, your commentator Janmesh Kokade signing off.